Namaste friends. Today we are going to discuss about brief history of classification. First we are going to discuss about Aristotle, the Greek philosopher. He was known as the father of zoology. He classified all animals in his book Historia Animalium into two groups, group 1 and group 2. Group 1 included vertebrates having red color blood. He named group 1 as Anaima. Group 1 is further divided into class 1 and class 2. Class 1 is named as viviparous. It included animals which is giving birth to young ones. Class 2 is named it as oviparous. It included egg laying animals. Again, group 2 is including invertebrates having without red color blood. That is invertebrates without red color blood included in group 2. He named it as Anaima. This Anaima is further divided into 5 classes, namely Cephalopoda, Crustacea, Insecta, Mollusca and Echinodermata, sponges and Coelenterata. Aristotle's work, that is History of Classification, is mainly based on body size, habit and habitat. Now we'll see about Carolus Linnaeus. He was known as the father of systematic botany. He was also known as father of modern taxonomy. He was the first one to introduce taxonomical hierarchy. The term systematics was used by him. He wrote 2 books, namely System Naturae and System Plantarum. System Naturae is also called Dictionary of Classification. He was the one who presented binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is giving name to plants and animals. Naming involved 2 words. The first word is genus. The second word is belonging to that particular that a specific plant or animal is called a species. Here the genus and species name should be written in italics. The genus name should be written first, followed by the species name. Here the genus name first letter should be written in capital, followed by smaller ones, small letters, and species name all letters should be written in small ones. Here one interesting fact is actually Carolus Linnaeus' real name is Carl von Linne. He changed his real name as per binomial nomenclature as Carolus Linnaeus. Now we'll see systematics. The classical systematics was first given by Plato and Aristotle. Typological concept also given by Plato and Aristotle. Systematics refers to classification of organism for the determination of evolutionary relationships of organisms. A typological concept is based on morphological characters only. Here in the systematics, basic unit is species. Here the species is considered as fixed or static entity. Here no stress is given on subspecies or variety. Individuals were considered as expression of its own type only. Variation is caused due to imperfect expression of traits. Now we'll see about taxonomy. Taxonomy term is introduced by A.P. Condell. He wrote a book, Theories Elementaire. Taxonomy is a branch of biology. It deals with INC of organism. I indicates identification, N is nomenclature, C is classification of organism. It is a branch of systematics and it is of 3 types. One is alpha taxonomy, beta taxonomy, other one is omega taxonomy. Alpha and beta taxonomy term was given by Turrell, and omega taxonomy was given by Epiling. Alpha taxonomy is based on morphological characters, and beta taxonomy, for your easy identification, you can You can recall it as M gap. M for morphology, G for genetics, A for anatomy, P for physiology. Omega taxonomy is a modern experimental taxonomy which is based on phylogenetic relationship. Next we'll see about taxonomical hierarchy. Here hierarchy indicates various levels of kinships. We have 7 taxons under taxonomical hierarchy, which is arranged in a descending order from kingdom to species. Next we'll see about taxonomical aids. Here techniques, procedure and stored information is useful in identifying and classification of organism, which is called taxonomical aids. We have various taxonomical aids. They are taxonomic keys, botanical garden, museum, herbarium and zoological. New systematics. The term was given by Julian Huxley. It is also called a neo systematics, biosystematics or population systematic. Here the basic unit is population, wherein classical systematics basic unit is species. The new systematics considers species as a dynamic and product of evolution. It also deals with subspecies of species, population and variation. The classification here is based on CMG app. CMG app is a mnemonics. C denotes cytology, M morphology, G genetics, A anatomy, P palynological and P physiology. All these studies led to new taxonomic fields, namely morphotaxonomy based on morphology, karyotaxonomy based on nucleus and chromosomes, cytotaxonomy based on cytoplasm mainly into cytochrome C. Experimental taxonomy led to determining genetic interrelationships. Biochemical taxonomy on biochemical studies. Chemotaxonomy involved chemicals like secondary metabolites. Numerical taxonomy was by Adamson. He only explained it. He used phonetics, that is numerical methods, that is statistical methods. Hence it is also called Adamson taxonomy. Cytochrome C is an ancient molecule. It evolved very slowly. Even after 2 billion years, 1/3 of amino acids are found to be unchanged. This phenomenon is helping in studying evolutionary relationship between distant creatures. Example between fish and mammals. Now we'll see species. The species word is first given by John Ray. He defined species as members produced from similar parents kept under same species. The basic unit of classification is species. Whereas the concept of biological species is given by Mayer. He defined species as interbreeding group of organism. Keystone species are small in number. They are present a very small part in the biomass productivity, but they play a very important role in maintaining biotic communities, that is maintaining balance in the ecosystem. Example, coral reefs, prairie dogs, etc. Thank you. Thanks for watching.